KavaSpills Podcast, episode
15 part 2.
We could say 15 point.
15
B.
So the set probably looks a little different because
Where are we?
we time teleported to I'm not a Star Wars fan. We teleported to Darth Vaderville, and
It's raining.
It's raining out here. Nah, we're actually in time.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, we're actually in Timcode Productions. Sean, our last guest. If you saw our last episode,
Hey,
What?
who's that?
What are you guys doing in my office?
hey
right
man,
now?
we was just hanging out, man.
Well,
We saw this Tanoa bowl here, and we figured, hey, let's sit down
you
and
guys
have.
snuck in real quiet.
And
We
the
did not
cameras-
spend hours setting this up at all.
I was gonna say the cameras are all set up and ready to go. So, Sean, welcome back, my man.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you
back.
for.
Thank you for
I
having
love
us.
the spur of the moment kind of stuff like this.
So this you
I'll
love
let
it.
you
I
guys
love
get
it.
back to your little intro while I work on some stuff over here.
All
This is
right.
The stream works well.
This is
I
a
will
gift.
say we already got one comment from
We got.
Kevin Nelson saying, "Hey,
Hey, what up? We can see y'all's chat too. So who are we?
Ames here.
Let's go.
Sloan.
LB2, Sir Lawrence, whatever you want. Just pay me for each name. LB2 is not the same price as Sir Lawrence.
Who's more expensive?
It depends on the day. Depends on the day. So yeah, man, this is dope. So I like
This
this
week's
crazy.
been a whirlwind.
Yeah, it has been a
This
whirlwind.
I don't know if you guys watched this last episode. I'm hoping you did, but it was a work
Yeah.
of art.
So a little backstory.
Favorite so far.
shucks."
Little backstory. We are experimenting with AI. I don't know if you guys experiment with AI or Chat GPT or any of that, but it's real. We gave it a try for our last episode, and we figured out that human brains should be at a certain level before conquering AI. So we had to go back. I had to edit it while I was at work. Shout out to Chill Room. Let me edit at work. I think they watch right now. Chill Room, y'all watching? Let's go! Hey! Sal, what up, Sal?
Oh,
Best
we have
kava brewer in the world. Hey,
Yeah,
come
we
to
have
hey.
Sal on.
We should have a we might have.
I just
hey,
love the sound of Sal's voice.
We
He
should have
sounds
a-
like
I'm
home
just kidding.
to me.
Just
yo, we should have a kava like brew off.
Ooh, that is a
That
very
could
good
be.
idea.
Like every kava bar, bring your
Pay-per-view.
best
Go
brewer.
You
Bring
get
your-
Porterberry back there, you're getting smoked by the
Yo,
guy.
bring your best brewer. We
Sal
judge
will
it.
even agree that you have the best.
Yo, Sal, what you think?
Lowtide.
Bet. Jilly watching. What up, Jilly?
Jilly!
Yeah.
What's
so
up, girl?
yeah.
That's a good
So
idea.
the last episode was released. I hope you guys liked it. This time we tried something different. Thank you to Sean for setting this up. I know you see the
Yes.
difference in quality on this one, so we got elevated.
I feel like I might look like I'm on The Young and the Restless
We
right now.
our original plan was to bring my Nikon in the X3 and shoot, and we had mentioned it to Sean. He's like, well, it's raining.
He,
Why don't we
of course,
just
has to take it to the next
why
level.
don't we
right?
just shoot up in the studio?
This
And then I
all-
come out and it's like a full set, 3 cameras, live
They come in
stream.
and tell me they wanted to shoot a bunch of stuff around low tide. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And I was like, wait a second, it's looking dark outside. I looked up and it was like 90% the rest of the day. Yeah, that's not going to work outside,
Yeah.
guys. Like, we've talked about it. You know, we've had Lawrence and Ames have come up here, and we talked about the live stream. It's like, let's just do it in the office.
do it.
Fuck it. We keep
Let's
talking
just-
about it. Let's just do it.
Let's just do it. And look, now we're here. How was your week?
My week was okay.
It's okay.
Well, I decided that I have another motto. So,
All right,
you
wait,
know,
wait.
Don't. Okay.
Wait. Hold on. What's the first motto? You
Don't
remember?
be a dick.
All right, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Motto number 1: don't be a dick.
This
Or a
one
red
kind
dick.
of goes along with don't be a dick.
All right.
Don't be a crazy freaking lunatic.
Oh dang. Who was
Who's
it?
the
Put a
lunatic?
name on it.
Oh, well, that I can't do.
Put a name.
But-
Somebody you know.
No.
Oh, all right.
You know, most of the time it's tenants. But, just, you need help. Don't be a crazy person to the person trying to help you. They're
What?
just trying to help you.
Question:
Right.
Are you a horn beeper?
Yes,
Like, all right.
100%.
All right. Light turns red. Person in front of you. It's about 1.5 seconds. Light turns green. Obviously, they're busy. What do? You beat the horn. You sit and wait.
1.5 seconds. No.
1.5 seconds. You're beeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wait like about 5-10 seconds.
Sean,
so,
Sean, you beat my horn.
No, I drive like a grandma. I don't care.
Yeah, so you're the one getting beat
If
back.
it's like 20 seconds, like 15 seconds.
20
like, all right, yeah,
seconds.
sure. Yeah, I'm,
The light's gonna change.
yeah, go.
I'm in no
20
rush.
seconds.
There's no reason to rush to get anywhere. Unless
Hey,
I'm, like,
if you're
super late.
behind Sean, you can beep all you want. 20 seconds.
I
Yes.
will say my New Year's resolution to my daughter was to try to control the word vomit while I'm driving.
Oh,
So
okay.
she gets very frustrated when she's telling a story, and in the middle of telling a story, I'm cursing at the car in front of us or next to us or behind us. So I did really good though.
Yeah?
Really
You
good.
it's a cuss
You'll
word?
have to ask her, but I
You-
did a heck of a job this year, I think.
Yeah?
So far. It's only 6 months in.
I tell you, the most beef I've ever had in St. Pete was at Madeira Beach Fundamental School line in the morning. They
Don't even
ruthless.
get me started on
They are
Barlow.
ruthless. I don't care what hood you from. Go to Madeira Beach Fundamental Schools line in the beginning of the day to drop your kid off. All the smoke's there. How was your
They
week?
probably drive a Range Rover.
Plenty.
If I was taking a guess.
How was your
Sorry,
week?
Ames.
My week was great. Working. Oh, I had a few fun appointments. But then a couple really great appointments, and it's just been kind of rainy and gloomy. I went to Adventure Island on
Yeah.
Sunday. That was really fun. I took Mace and Jace, and we had a great time on the
Yo,
water
I
side.
heard he had a good time with y'all.
Yeah.
I heard he had a very good time with y'all.
We had a great time. He
yeah, I
makes
missed
me
Adventure
laugh.
Island.
He's like a little mini Lawrence.
I don't know what just happened.
Uh,
That was
no,
only
I
Hey, at
mean,
least it was
uh,
my song playing.
Sorry.
I just want to say shout out to Halia, and Brett is also watching.
Who watching?
You see.
Yeah, we got.
Shout out, Halil. What up?
We got Julio. We got Jilly. I don't know if you guys.
Jilly, yeah,
we
what
got
up,
Jilly and
Jilly?
Herbal Witch Goods. That's
Yeah.
Jilly.
Yo,
too.
Halia can brew some mean kava too.
Nice, yeah.
I
so-
Little,
heard.
little one,
That's
but
it.
brews.
Bring on the
very
competition.
strong.
Go over there,
Yes.
baby.
Halia
I work with a
makes
bunch
sense.
of like little, like literally tiny women. They're not tiny, but they're small. But they brew some of the strongest kava. I look at them, I'm like, how? Because I'm over there like,
Just putting a lot of love in it.
Right.
I guess so, man. I
Right,
guess
one
shout
of
out
the
to the girl
commandments.
brewers at
Yes.
Chill Room, man.
As Sal says, hands of gold.
Hands
here.
of gold, yeah. Tiny but mighty. Let's go.
Like, yeah, Julia said
Hey.
Holly makes the best kava.
Did Jacoby make it back? Hey, what up, Brett?
You guys been to Lowtide?
What up, Brett?
Yeah, Sal loves your kava. He
Yeah, I'm just
swears
messing with
by
you
it. But
We got.
No,
we didn't bully yet.
You got some
No.
people watching. You got,
Did we bully yet?
No.
not on camera. But
Oh, we didn't
we
I
bully?
mean, I've been drinking.
we
didn't bully yet.
we did
Right.
a.
Hey, let's do a round bullet. We'll do a
Yes.
countdown bullet.
Who's got kava out there?
Hey, they say
Thank
brew,
you.
they said brew off 100%. So I think
If
we
you
should do
don't,
it.
we'll wait in
Easy,
pure
easy.
fashion.
We should do it. We should do a
Yeah,
brew
so
off
we,
for
we all
real.
have some kava?
That
Yeah, got
sounds
some kava
great.
We
right
got
now.
some kava.
I
Let's
got a
do it.
little-
Hey, if you got some kava and y'all watching, put your shells up.
Yeah,
Should we do a
sit
brew
on
up
the-
before the Shell Awards?
Yeah, the brew off. Yeah, we just need to do a brew off and another kava tour.
Oh.
Shells up. Oh, bullet.
Oh,
Maybe
I
we
don't
could
know
make
any
it a
better.
part of that too.
What's that?
The brew off. Do you remember what we were talking about? The idea I had presenting the awards.
No, you know I don't remember nothing.
Yeah. Well, now I have a different idea anyway. So what if we just did a party
Now you got my attention.
to present the awards,
Okay.
and then we could include the brew off in that at the party.
So have the awards and then the brew off?
Anybody wants to be in the brew off, brews for that night,
Yeah.
and there's people there to taste it, and we
I-
have a vote.
I think the kava bars should like present their like main horse,
Yes.
main brewer. Be
Yes.
like, this is who I
And-
present to represent us.
Right.
And then each kava bar presents their strongest kava.
But
and
they'll
then,
already all be there that night anyway. if we have a
yeah, and
party.
then we can just, and then we'll crown them right then, and then there'll be no discussions.
Or we can do two parties.
No discussions.
There'll be no discussions. No, hey.
Well,
Hey.
the thing is, I have to convince Alex Fortenberry to do this,
I mean, your regular kava is,
but I could enter as the brewer of Lowtide.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would only be right. It would only be right.
People are going crazy.
Oh,
on
It
it.
hey,
would only
is
be
that
right. What
Randy?
up? That's Randy.
Hola.
Randy, shoe
What up,
paws
Randy?
in the house.
Hey, Randy got some shoes for me. We'll say it on air right now so he can't renege.
Wait, did you decide?
Well, I mean, I might get them all. The price right, I might get them
No.
all. Maybe auction. He gave me the idea of buying. So Randy's my shoe plug, guys. He's watching right now. He hooks me up with shoes. He's getting rid of all of his shoes. So I
He
might.
is not getting rid of all his shoes. He does
Hey.
this all the time.
Randy, Sloan think you
catch
catch.
ones.
Randy Sloan thinks you're capping about the shoes.
So those shoes are in
Orange
your
off white
hand.
ones, Randy.
Those are for those. He got those for those two. Make sure y'all
Those
want.
are.
The all
He gonna hate me for this. He gonna hate me for this.
No,
I'm gonna show you all the ones he showed me.
Randy, it's not the
Don't
orange
listen
ones
to
I'm
him.
thinking of, right?
We got those.
Okay,
Oh,
they're
those
not
are-
for
those are-
resale.
Yeah, those are yellow.
All right, let the viewers
Alright,
see.
they're
So
not
we
for
got-
resale.
Let's see here.
That one.
Oh,
If y'all think these are hot, oh, we got a bunch of them. Oh, we put it right there. We got a bunch of them.
All right. Oh, that looks
There you
cool
go.
right now.
So we about to. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna auction some of them out. Ooh,
What?
fire! Ooh, fire! Randy, I'm putting all your business out. You gotta sell them now.
You're in focus.
Thank God. What is he saying? No cap.
We about
I don't
to get-
believe you, Randy. You
Ooh, we
always
gonna get
do
the Grand
this.
Reapers away. These were featured on one of the
The
first
orange.
guests.
I like the orange ones.
Oh, hey, RIP Virgil. RIP Virgil. If I had my Virgils on earlier, I took them off.
You did.
I can't
You,
remember.
why are you
Yeah.
stunting like that, Lawrence?
Let's
It's
go,
raining.
guys. So, Pack about to come in. Hey, maybe we give some away at the Shelly Wars. If you can't wear this size, you can auction them off because ain't none of these shoes under what 6. As high as I don't know. We didn't say it on there. Maybe an auction. We'll do it for the kids. Maybe some charity or whatever.
Do it for kids.
Shout out to
Wait.
Randy.
All right.
So,
I
Couple-
still don't believe you, Randy.
couple
Sorry.
things I want to talk about.
Okay.
I have a question I've been asking people, and y'all can answer too. Like, I'm having reservations.
About what?
All right, I played the Gunna album.
Oh,
I played it. I was curious. I played
Yeah.
the Gunna album.
yep,
I
I
actually.
did too.
Hey, shout out to Isaac. Isaac had the. it was on the playlist. He didn't put it on, but Isaac had the controls of the thing, and Gunna came on. I was like, "Yo, who is this?" He said, "Gunna." I was like, "Ooh." So I went home when nobody was watching, and I put Gunna
my
album on.
music news.
And I like it, man. I don't want to like it
Stop.
though. I don't want to like it, but
Well,
I like it.
Stop.
Can you separate the art from the artist?
Yeah, the music is trash.
Oh, that album go hard.
No, it doesn't. I did not want to replay anything on
From the
that.
Gunna album?
Yes.
It must
So
not be
you
top.
know
Have you
me.
heard it?
No, but a year ago I was chanting "Free Gunna" and
He free.
that happened.
He's free.
and
Sean, do you know who Gunna is?
Absolutely zero idea.
Do you know who Young Thug is?
Nope.
Nope.
I listened to mid 2000s like Yellow Card and that kind
Yellow
of.
Card.
Oh,
All right,
Yellow
I
Card.
remember.
Wow.
Shout out to Yellow Card.
I have that one
They-
CD.
Yeah, every album after that album is way
Wait,
better.
what's
Yeah.
Yellow Card
I
song?
don't
They had
know.
the song Ocean Avenue.
Ocean Avenue.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Ocean Avenue.
Yeah, so when I was in a band, I was in a band. I was
Uh-huh.
in high school. I was in a band around that time, so that
Yeah.
music really influenced me. So I
Yeah.
still listen to
Ah.
that cheesy ass mid
Hey,
2000s.
I went,
I
to,
would listen to
Love it.
that.
I went to private school, so I was all I was listening to is
Yeah, private school, baby.
Incubus,
Catholic
Jack
school.
Johnson.
Third Eye Blind, Jack Johnson. Let me get who's the bands? Vertical Horizon. Who had the Vertical Horizon?
Vertical
CD?
Horizon. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I was rocking that. I was blasting
At
that.
the time, I
Chappelle.
was. Yeah.
I had the Will Smith album.
Millennium.
No, Get Jiggy with it.
Oh, getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, I
I
knew all the
had a
words.
couple of Will Smith's albums.
Yeah. You bumping Will Smith?
Yeah.
I
Was
mean,
it
he's the
Willie?
only rapper out here
Willie.
gangster slapping. He's out here really pop that life on stage.
All right. Well, can we get back to the guy?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
So, you know, when new music drops, the first thing I do is go to, I have two of my favorite YouTube reviewers, right? Get ready in the morning. That's what I put on. So I listened to both of them, John Denton and Club Ambition.
All right.
And, it's a review video, so they don't play the entire song, and it's, not as long as the actual album. And that's all I've listened to it. I have not wanted to put it back on.
Hey, y'all like the Gunna album? I like it. Is it okay for me to like the Gunna album? Do you all think he snitched? So here's the story.
Is he friends with
Here's
Simpson?
the story, Sean. There's a rapper A and rapper A and rapper B were together rapping. Right? They both got arrested for the same crime. Rapper B took a plea admitting that this record label that they owned together was in fact a gang, and he was let free. Rapper A remained in jail, no bond. Is rapper B a snitch for saying that? He didn't say any details. He just said, they asked him, is YSL in fact a gang instead of a album? Or no, they said YSL is a gang instead of a record label. Is that true? And he said yes. So is that snitching?
Which it's supposed to be his record label, right?
That's a tough.
See, I don't know who that is. Mike.
Yeah, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, it's just one thing you gotta consider is like, if you're on trial, do you lie under oath or not? Like,
I mean, that's
it's
a
a matter
valid,
of morals, but I
fair
mean,
point.
You could say, I don't want to talk at all,
I plead the fifth.
fifth, yeah, all that, yeah.
which some did and remained in jail. But if you say something, I'll let you out right now. If not, I'm going to keep you in jail until the trial, which will be at least 2 years from now. So Range Rovers, all that stuff.
I mean, so here's the thing.
What kind of jail is it?
They
that
said,
they're
okay,
in?
yes, it is a gang, not necessarily a record company. Did they name who was a part of that?
Oh, yes.
They gave names and everything?
A lot.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
A lot.
I'll go down with the ship.
Oh, look at that. Lowtide ride or die.
Right?
Ride or die. So we
I
got
follow law to the T. I don't fuck with that shit, but
Yeah.
come down to it. I
There's a
ain't.
code.
yeah, and he released an album, so essentially the record label is getting paid for this. But if it's a gang, all that is going to be evidence,
Yeah.
and all that's going to
Wow.
Lawrence, didn't you tell me what is it like in jail for them? It's not like normal jail, right?
No, it's they separate them. They're not like King of the Pod. They're like in a cell for their protection, 23 hours a day.
Yeah, but don't they have like a lot of special things?
I mean, I'm
Because
not an
they're
it's not
expert
like
on
they're getting
jail.
regular
protection.
jail.
I'm not an expert on jail, thank God. But from all the documentaries I watched, I don't think. I mean, jail ain't good wherever you are.
No, of course. But I thought you said
But I'd
they
rather
had a
be-
lot of extra special.
Yeah, I'd rather be Young Thug in jail than Flavor Flav. So yeah.
Well, in other
Flavor
music
Flav.
news,
I have a quick question just for the people in the chat. I just want to double check and make sure that the audio sounds good. If it's too loud, please let us know. If it's too low, just let us know, and I can fix it. Oh,
Do we
you guys
sound
can continue.
right?
Sorry.
almost done. Do we
I
have
can't
any
read
more
it.
Kava?
You know what? We're above a Kava bar.
You guys need more kava? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? What's crazy is I have a bucket of kava to drink out of this Tanoa right here.
I was
Nice.
hoping you were going to say
I thought this
that.
was an end table, just in the
That's-
center.
I
So
know,
for those
I thought
that
it was
don't know,
art.
last week,
Tell them what a Tanoa bowl is first.
last week when I came on the show, I brought in a Tanoa. I just recently went to Vanuatu in Fiji, and a Tanoa is a ceremonial kava drinking bowl. And I brought one in before, and Lawrence and Ames were talking, and it was like, "Oh, it was so cool! It's like so big." I was like, "Actually, I have a bigger one that I got from Fiji." So we're drinking out of a different one. This is the bigger one.
That's beautiful.
I've only seen big ones like
So,
this in videos.
There's a difference between this one and the other one you showed.
Yeah, not just the design. You're talking about the Magi Magi.
Yeah, I'm talking about that
Yeah,
Magi
so
Magi.
This is something I had added to it. It's Magi Magi. I forget. I forget what kind of shell this is, but I'll explain it when we drink kava.
That's dope.
So let me go get the kava real quick. You
It
guys
looked-
can talk a little bit.
To me, it looked like
Admire it.
when I see that, I see. Hurry up and drink your Kava. Bow.
What?
Like a homie,
And drink your kava.
like a homie don't play that. Homie don't play that.
Yeah.
Thornberry, come through, cause
Yeah, what's
you.
up? We're
All
live
right, we
streaming,
got
baby. We got Thornberry.
We got Thornberry here. So, question: we have the bright idea of having a shell, like a brew off. Every Kava bar
That's right.
presents their best brewer, and every Kava bar brews the best Kava. Would you? He doesn't think you'd be down to do it. Would you be down to rep for Lowtide?
You're the guy.
That's better than a no. He said possibly.
Yeah.
That's better than a no.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Alex.
Alex is an OG too.
Yeah,
I mean, this is brewer.
Alex is the master brewer.
Brewer
right?
of all brewers, right?
That-
So,
No offense for, but second best brewer in,
damn,
in the
come
state.
on.
I see how it is.
Yeah, you know, come on. You know Ozzy's got-
There's only one way to prove him wrong.
All right, well, I'm going home.
All right, have a good one, bud.
Bye.
All right, so let's get back to. I got some white sand now from Lowtide. I haven't gotten the
yummy,
special
yummy.
Kava in yet.
Oh, all right.
But
You're gonna call us immediately.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
Oh, Brian Peacock was
Oh,
yelling
I
at
just
us.
spilled it on your phone. I spilled it on your phone.
That's iPhone, baby. We good.
Yeah,
iPhone.
well, it's all
You know-
Kava, baby.
If you knew how much Kava was on, if I take this phone out, the whole back is probably sand. It's Kava. Kava.
Just set it back in.
Well, that's an
Okay.
iPhone commercial.
So what we gotta do here is.
Actually, mine-
Man, come in. Come here. Come here, man.
Hey,
Talk
what
to
you
the
doing?
people.
Why you late, man?
Talk to the people.
Why you late?
Tell 'em. Mr.
Why you
K.
showing up late? You're coming out at just in time to
Hey,
hang
I'm
out
supposed to
with
be
us.
on time. I don't operate on
Oh,
time.
you caught a flight to Costa Rica? You know we in Costa Rica right
Let
now?
me turn it off here.
You know we in Costa Rica, man. Like, hey,
What's
so
up?
you think we
What's
should
up?
do what's up? Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
You're not on
Mr. Cake Mark.
Oh.
Mr. Cake getting framed,
I
man.
was trying to figure out where I needed to be at.
Right
On
here,
my
put
way
it in the
to
back.
here.
You can see right here.
There we go, man.
Okay.
We we messing the ratio up, cuz. What's going on in here? What's going on in here? What's up? This is Casey, everybody.
What up?
Casey
How
in the
y'all
house.
doing?
You been sipping? How long you been sipping Kava?
Oh man, since 2017.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So no bias. I know we above low tide right now, but
Imagine that.
if somebody was flying into town, new to Kava.
Mhm.
Like I just want to go to a place that's a wonderful introduction to Kava. Where would you send them?
Man, first.
Not muddy water, because I see Brian Peak.
Oh, shout out to Brian.
Shots
Sorry,
fired.
but go
Hey,
ahead.
shout out to no, for real. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Muddy Water. I actually worked there before I was a competitor there. They showed me love. They're a dope spot.
It's a good spot.
I would, just so that they're like centrally located to everything, I would send them to Grassroots first. Shout out to
Yeah,
Grassroots.
shout out to Grassroots.
first.
Speaking of Grassroots,
Okay.
Right.
can you look at
Uh-oh.
yo? So Sean, so
You know, I
Sean,
know.
I'm gonna bring it full circle.
yo,
I
Sean set
I know
all of
those
this up
guys
for him,
one
and we
bit.
just straight up like
Cheers.
favorite bar, not low tide.
Nah, look, no.
Best college, nah.
But no,
I get
listen,
it.
but
I get
listen,
where you're
listen,
coming from.
listen.
I get where you're coming from.
He knows what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
centrally
yeah.
located. It's like, it's right there. You know, the walk-in traffic, boom. So I would send them to Grassroots first.
Can you do me a favor real quick? We're trying to get Ken on the show from Grassroots, and
Yeah.
we got him on the line for
Shout
a
out
little
to Ken.
bit.
What's
but,
wrong with Ken? Why
we
won't
just
Ken-
want to sit down and talk.
Ken, why
to
you
him.
won't come in? What's up? Why
You know,
won't-
he probably busy, but if you ask
I mean,
me,
have you asked
and
him? Asked
Sean-
him? Who's
oh,
asked
yeah.
him? Asked him?
We're begging at this
We've
point.
asked him.
But Sean, you and Sean ask him, and then that he'll be telling y'all no.
Well,
this
Sean
time.
did on the last video.
Really?
Yeah, but you got to
Oh.
get Ken to watch the video to
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
So
Probably
ask him to
so
watch
busy.
it, and then he'll ask him to come on or
You
something.
should probably, I'll tell you what. The only way Ken will probably come
What
on
are you gonna say?
is if you go climb with Ken.
Climb.
Yeah.
You know
Like
what?
what?
There you go. That's a good
He
idea.
does love to
Yeah,
climb.
man. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
a
Go
climb.
out with him. I work out. I'm in the gym.
Tip for
I
tat,
can
man.
do that.
Kava, yeah.
Time with him, you get him on your podcast.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds like a solid
How
deal,
about we
Ken.
put two? Hey,
All right,
Ken.
Ken, I made the decision for you.
just
Lawrence
Lawrence
gonna come
has to
climb
climb,
with you.
right?
Yeah,
You're gonna
we'll
come
be
with
your
the KavaSpills
cheerleader.
Podcast.
We'll put the two shells at the
Stand
top.
there and
There you
spot
go.
you.
We'll put two shells at the
We'll
top.
serve you
We'll climb
coffee.
up to the top. If I get to the top, we sit up there and talk.
Yeah,
That'd be a nice
But,
one.
yeah,
There
if you
you
make
go.
it to the top,
Not
yeah.
good with height.
He'll be
You don't think
sitting
I'll make it to
there
the top?
waiting for you, I'm sure.
You don't think he'll probably beat me, but you don't think I'll make it to the top? All right. What's up, bet?
I know for a fact.
Bet
I'm gonna
right
make
I
it to
to
the
know
top.
where you're
I
climbing.
wouldn't-
You might. I don't
I'll
know.
tell you
Anywhere.
this.
I'll
I
climb
wouldn't
anywhere.
bet.
I don't know if you exercise.
I wouldn't
No, I don't know you that
wager
well.
him coming on the show to like whoever gets to the top. I wouldn't wager that.
Yeah,
No, no,
you
no,
don't
no,
ever
no,
win
no.
bets.
I know.
'cause you-
No, we're just wagering it. I will make it to the top.
Okay. Oh, I thought. Okay.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I would just even
I
make
thought
it.
you were trying to
the
race
top.
him because that's not. I wouldn't even.
Oh
lie.
no, I would never.
No,
Oh,
that'd be
nah, he's
bad.
been climbing for a minute.
Yes, he has.
That man is Spider-Man at this point.
yeah.
So I don't want no
Spider
smoke.
King.
Hey,
But
what?
You think I can make if we put two shells at the top? You think I'll make it to the top?
Well, why don't you come back down? That's the. That's the
I
biggest
guess
thing
it
is coming
depends
down.
on how thirsty you are.
I mean, I'm thirsty. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. But yeah, we'll get some mountain climbing together.
Casey, you want to drink some kava with us?
I'd love to drink some. What are we drinking here? Last I heard, I thought it's not mahi mahi, is it?
No, this is white sand.
Okay.
Mahi mahi.
There's-
Mahi, mahi, what the heck?
Mahi,
mahi.
You drinking some fish or
You
fish
drinking the
kava?
mahi mahi?
No, where did you?
Oh, no, this is the magi magi.
Mahi mahi. Oh,
Like, this is the
it
magi
was
magi.
distorted on the way over here.
I thought it was some new kava out.
I'm like, I thought it was too.
Man, I need to go to Muddy Water. I haven't been there in so long.
That's a smart choice.
I went there once.
I haven't been there in so
I've
long.
never been.
It looked like there could be cool events out back if they had them.
They've thrown a lot of live
they've
events
thrown
out
some
there.
stuff.
Coincidentally, I went to a
It's a lot of
silent
space out there.
I went to a silent disco at Muddy Water.
Do you have a
That
cup
was
or
dope.
anything?
I brought him.
Oh, there you go.
Man, the promo team,
So,
street team.
we'll get back to this magi
This
magi
is
real
a
quick.
special limited edition.
Limited
You cannot
edition.
buy it in the store.
Nope, all available.
Yeah.
But merch coming
Only,
soon.
only about 25 people have them.
Well, last time I got a sticker.
Oh, that was
I'm moving
probably.
up in the world. I got a sticker.
Well, it depends on which sticker, because there were limited editions.
Yeah, you probably got the first edition.
Right.
Probably, yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
go.
gotta-
So we talked about the magi magi earlier. We got a little distracted. Our boy Casey decided to show up. So the magi magi, basically, from my understanding, because I'm no expert, is you point to the person who is receiving the kava. So here, you take your cup. Let me so I can. Oh, yeah, so
I like the microphone, cuz.
Casey is our extra special guest, and not that this is my podcast, but extra special guest. That was not, we didn't know was going to happen. So you're getting
special.
kava first here, Casey,
Thank you so much.
Scene.
and then I'm going to go to Amy.
Hey, that
Thank
thing is
you,
powerful.
hon.
Get it on the iPhone. I don't care. Well, you're a pro at that.
Oh, wow.
You're a pro at
Thank
that.
you.
We know this ain't basketball.
But no, while we're doing
You
that,
get
going
picked up
back
in
to
basketball though. All right.
back to the question then where you asked me, where would you have people go? So first was grassroots. I would have them to go to Lowtide more when they've gotten used to like being here. And they
So
got
when they're
nowhere to
ready
run
for the
anything.
strong stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, they need
Yeah.
to work their
Yeah.
tolerance.
Yeah, that's like
Point at myself
yeah.
now.
Cause like you get to come, it's in
a different-
Gulfport. You get to come, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
it's
go
an
down the
experience.
street or by the water. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's a whole experience.
I feel like Lowtide is like the all day Kava Bar experience.
Right.
And then downtown St. Pete, you can kind of Kava Bar hop and get some real
Right.
good ones.
Right.
But coming down to Gulfport, just the city in general,
It's shit, yeah.
you could
There's
chill
so
here.
much
I
stuff,
find
yeah.
myself chilling here for hours.
Yeah, because no
Great
offense to grass,
food.
but the parking's kind of shit down there
It
too.
totally is. It's
So
really
that,
bad. Yeah.
especially if it's busy downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown
It-
in
it-
general, just
I'm not saying don't go to grassroots because it still is worth it.
carpool is what he's
You know,
saying.
carpool.
Uber.
There's Uber. I'm
Take us
not
to
saying
Uber.
don't check it out because I love grassroots. I love those guys. I talked about it last week. Ken's one of the partners there. He's my brother. He truly is my brother. And Gravy and Ryan are amazing dudes too.
We met them.
Yep.
I still think that Ryan is the best Kava Bar owner in this area.
Hey,
My
shout
opinion.
out. Shout
In my
out.
opinion.
Shout out.
Wow.
I'm sure that's going to cause a
that's-
lot of issues.
Well, I mean,
I'm
he's the
overriding
tech guy. He's
myself.
the tech guy, so
Yeah, I'm
you
just
know, he
overriding.
fixes things.
I'm overriding myself there.
Yeah.
Ryan's my favorite Kava Bar owner.
Well, I don't know.
Ken's gonna be real
I
mad that I
think,
said that.
well, I think Kim's a great manager. 'Cause
Kim,
she- yeah,
Kimberly Lang.
yeah.
Yeah,
she
look
keeps
right
you-
in that camera. and say,
Kim, you're an amazing manager here at Lowtide.
There you go,
Shout
Kim.
out to
That's
Kim.
right.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, in honor of great Kava Bars, so
Do that new one you taught
Okay.
us from
So
the trip.
I'll say
Oh,
it again. When I was in Vanuatu and we were drinking, we didn't say Bula because they're more like quiet and they're more private about it. They don't do the big ceremony. So what we would say when we drink kava in Vanuatu was Sini, which is from Central Pentecost. So Sini.
Sini.
So peaceful.
Mm. I love the
And-
pause after a.
You really should.
After
Technically, you're supposed to spit on the ground
Can we?
too.
You're not in time code? Are you serious?
Yeah, look at you go for it. Yeah.
Hey.
I'm ready
Wow.
already, man.
Really?
Y'all not money?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
You gonna tell them I'm sipping?
How much you had already?
I mean, I've been sipping earlier just to get prepped.
Oh, yeah, you were
But-
here
Yeah,
Lowtide
good
earlier. You're
games.
drinking some. So.
Planning.
That's all right. We actually were listening to Kava Chronicles.
Kava.
Listening to Kava Chronicles on the way here.
What's that?
That is an album that I released with a bunch of my friends.
You don't
Oh,
know.
you know, I've heard of
Man,
that. I've heard that album before.
It
Yeah,
still goes.
it's a pretty
hard.
okay album.
I
It's
mean,
still
it
go
plays
hard.
at every kava bar all the
Yeah.
time.
Well, when we can take
I'm just
over the
kidding.
music.
Everyone
It's great.
that we're at.
You guys should check it out.
Yeah, we can take over the
Or
music.
that we can
LB2 Kava Chronicles. Check it
So-
out. It is great.
Winning was always the plan.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
So speaking of, I got a couple announcements actually before I get too muddy. As y'all know, I'm a DJ too. I got a lot of DJ friends, a lot of talented DJ friends. So I think we're gonna start KavaSpills mixing. You know, like mixing. And then
well,
mixing.
Explain that.
Oh, mixing is, well, you gotta explain it better because you know I'm gonna mess it up.
Well,
what
I
actually
didn't-
mixing is?
I didn't know about it until the one viewer had put it in our comments, and then Ames actually was the one who already knew about it from a long time ago
Explain
from
the
a
mixing.
friend.
Mixing means drinking kava.
Making it or drinking it?
Drinking
It's
it.
probably the whole experience since
Yeah.
you
Like a mix.
mix it
Yeah.
and then you drink it.
So we're gonna have
and you stir
we're
it.
gonna have a live stream. We're gonna have
Keep
sets
that
by
stick on
St. Pete's best DJs because they're all my friends. So we're gonna do it at the KavaSpills studio at the crib, and yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get Chuck Bowman, Stephen Bowman, and
Yeah,
you
we can
also
take this, however.
Shout out to the Zen Masters.
What?
What?
Is this like a VIP type?
You know, it's the DJ stuff I do. It's the
You
DJ
got-
stuff.
you got
But
DJ
it's gonna be like instead
you
of
have
waiting.
a code to get in. Or like,
Oh.
Certain people
No.
do, yeah. Not everybody can
Not
get in.
everybody can get in.
Oh.
Only the
Okay.
DJ
Not
can
everybody
get
can
in.
DJ.
You get
Oh.
not even a list.
Everybody watches.
So
Got
But
it.
you're
I
always
want to
invited.
throw out a couple more DJs that I love that maybe you guys don't know about.
All right.
But, DJ Trainwreck,
Hey.
Gabe,
Good range,
Yeah.
good name.
The Saturday,
Yeah.
every
Shout out to
Saturday, every
Gabe.
other
Fuck his
Saturday.
lit. Fuck his lit. He knows what I'm saying.
And
If he's
Lowtide,
following
he's
us,
the
he knows.
request DJ. So you request songs.
Oh, he's a
plays
request
it.
DJ. He is very coveted.
And
All
then
right,
I also throw out DJ Rich Money.
DJ Rich Money.
Or I
You
think
can't-
he just goes by Morricon, but I call him DJ Rich Money.
Can't be broke with a name
But
like that.
Hi,
yeah,
Brett.
Rich Morricon.
Brett said hi.
Hey,
Sorry.
what's up, Brett?
DJ.
Brett be getting on the ones and twos too.
Nice, there you go.
Oh, I got an event coming up. What's today?
Today's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So I got an event tomorrow.
Yeah.
Event tomorrow.
No.
Shout out DJ.
Friday.
No, tomorrow with Walla, right?
I
Walla
think that
and
was
Seth.
Friday
I would
night.
trust Ames over.
Okay.
Friday
I'll
night
transfer over
and
you two.
Saturday night.
All right. I got a All right. Pull up the Steep Station Friday.
Hey, it's Amber.
Is
Pull
that
up,
the roller skating?
pull up the Steep Station Friday. Bring your roller skates because we're making it a roller skate party. And then Saturday, check out where am
That's
I?
the roller skating parties
thought
on
that was on
Saturday.
Man, tell him. Where am I going to be? Where am I going to be Friday?
Somewhere in Clearwood. Oh, N7 on Friday.
All right, N7 on Friday. Shout out to Walla and DJ Logan. And then Saturday,
At the Steep Station for the roller skating party.
bet.
I'm going to be
Ooh.
picking the music because
That
that is
sounds
my
awesome.
jam.
man, I hope to go to the right place
Chantel,
first.
you better be there.
I hope I don't mix these up. We'll show up on some
What
skates.
time is that? Do you know?
It's probably 8. I would
It's
say
the
8.
day of the parade, so it's going to be hectic.
Oh man.
I want to
Carpool.
come to that so bad, but I don't know if I'm gonna be
Carpool.
able to function.
You don't know how to skate?
No, I know how to skate, but that's my fishing tournament
Oh,
day.
that's
So, what do the people
Oh, I
do that don't know how to
forgot.
skate? What do we do?
You'll figure it out. Figure it out.
Just watch and have fun.
Yeah, because I definitely, yeah.
It's not a big place, so you could probably walk with the people that are skating. They can't
Skating
get going
and
or
too
steep?
stay
fast.
out of the way.
Skating and steep?
Yeah,
I'm thinking
around,
about now. I'm thinking about that. Like,
around the
where?
pool.
Just like, oh, around the pool. Okay. I was thinking about the inside, dude. My bad.
Inside, around the pools.
Yeah, they're gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing that. That's
Yeah.
the whole. That's going.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be DJing it.
Crazy.
I think who's DJing with me? Can I get
Not a large
Kristen?
space.
Seth's gonna be DJing. Waller's gonna be DJing. It's gonna be all skating rinks music too. You're gonna feel like you're in the skating rink.
You
Yeah.
guys better line
yeah.
Pretty fun.
It's gonna be real fun. Actually.
I haven't skated since
I'm
I was a
gonna be
kid.
so
So
It's gonna be,
terrible.
and that floor is perfect. I know you've been to Steve Station, but the floor is, we have been to Steve Station. But if y'all haven't been, the floor is perfect for skating on. and busting your ass.
Oh.
But either or,
It's
it's gonna
like
be a
a
good time.
concrete floor,
Yeah.
like glazed
Yeah.
over.
Perfect for
I'm gonna
skating.
try to come.
What you doing, Sean? Are you for skates or are you inline? It tells everything
Roll
about
like the 4-wheelers or the
Yeah.
roller skates or the rollerblades.
Yep.
I'd probably be more rollerblades than anything.
What about you, Casey?
I don't know. I haven't done that forever.
Oh, probably a skateboard. I just said I don't know how to skate. No, That's funny. Like I grew up dancing and all that stuff. Very athletic. I'm good on my feet. I just never.
Are you a ballerina?
learned how to. I could have been.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But I just
believe
never
that.
really learned how to. Never learned how to. balance
Roller
on those
skate.
skates,
I
Yeah.
can't skateboard, but I can longboard. But I can only ride. I can't do much else.
Isn't that all you do on the longboard? You just
Yeah, I
ride?
think there's some tricks that you can do.
Oh.
Like you get these poles and like you can slide and stuff. Like I made
Okay.
a longboard video for promo video for Bull way back in the day. I had a dude literally slide right into the camera for the final shot of the thing. Like it
Oh,
was
that's
crazy. Yeah, it was so cool.
Hmm.
It was so cool.
So tell me about what are some of the things. I know we were talking earlier. What are some of the things we missed during our convo at the crib? Some of the early day stories. Because a
Sloan
lot
had a
of
whole bunch
stories.
more questions.
A lot, I
can tell you
know.
that.
because I know a lot of people sip kava, but the history because kava is so influential here. We have the most kava bars than anywhere else,
Right.
and
Yeah, for sure.
only few people were around during its inception. There was only really essentially one kava bar at one time.
Yeah,
You can
from
believe it.
2009 until 2014, the only kava bar was Bula Cafe on Fifth Ave North.
So what was it like getting people on board with something so new?
Oh boy, that's a story. So I kind of briefly talked about this when I left Bull. I didn't really know what I was going to do, and then it was initially myself and Chris Wendell. I talked about one of my old business partners, Chris. We had like let's try this. So I met this dude. He had moved up from West Palm Beach like 6 or 7, 8 months, I don't know, before. And at some point, we both said like, in the next 5 to 10 years, we would like to own a kava bar. And then I left Bula, and we were just like, okay, let's just see if we could do it now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's now living the dream of married life down in West Palm. He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful child too.
You still sip kava?
Yeah,
good.
for sure. So when we first decided we wanted to open up a place, there was a lot of people at Bula that were upset. Like, I can't believe that you're going to open up another place and create competition for Bula. And I was like, it's not what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
We're not
But
trying
really,
to...
it's just the natural
Yeah.
life cycle.
And it is
Somewhere
the
else is
natural
going
life,
to
like,
open if
come
you
on,
don't.
There's only one, like, so we decided and we just said, screw it. And a lot of people were mad. There was a lot of people from Bula Cafe. That they at first some of them didn't really want to come around as often because they were trying to be loyal to Bula, and I respect the hell out of that. But then they started to realize it's like, okay, yeah, this is Sean and Chris and our other partner Kevin, they're from Bula. They know what the vibe is, and they realized that we were trying to create that similar community, and so we started to get busier and everything, and then all of a sudden, after the second one opens up, then Mad Hatter's opened up. And then Dharma opened up. And then the trickle effect just happened, and it's only gotten better.
Yeah.
The more it's happened, the more popular it's become.
Yeah.
The more people are educated about what it is.
Uh-huh.
And the more people learn about it, and I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, and it all coexists, which is usually it's like bars, it's competition between each one, or
I think that's
any other
But
competition.
still, they all offer their own special whatever,
Yeah,
like
we
there's
come
this bar down the
yeah.
street that's, the bar you
Yeah.
end your night at. It's
Right,
not the
and
bar you
that's-
start
But
your
even
day at.
the actual bars love the other bars. They don't even trash talk the other kava bars. It's not like
There's no
you
need
should
to.
only go here. They all embrace each
Yeah,
other, which I
absolutely.
like.
I mean, I think some of them can be kind of competitive. Do you
But they don't last. They won't last.
Do you think that the bars that are, all about just kava and want the other kava bars to succeed have a better atmosphere and better kava and longevity?
I
Is
I
that
don't-
too much of a loaded question?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know how to answer that because You know, when I kind of talked last week is when it comes down to it, yes, I want all the other kava bars to succeed, but my main focus is Lowtide. And I just want to make sure Lowtide is doing well. And I hope that the other bars are doing well, but that's, you know, I have to focus on the one to make sure that we're going strong. But yeah, I hope that everybody is doing well and being successful and everything. And again, it goes back to what we talked about. It's like, as long as everybody is putting the love and respect that kava deserves into it,
Right.
then yes, you know, that I think is the biggest key, is that no matter what, you have to have people working there that love and respect kava and give a shit about the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and we kind of talked about, it's like, whether someone drinks kava, can they brew whatever, it's like, yes, ultimately, you know, you have to be able to respect and love kava.
That sounds like something's happening. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I answered the question. You guys can get it.
Yeah.
I think that there are so many people in Pinellas County. There could be a kava bar on every corner, and all of them could be successful
Yeah.
if their heart and their intention is in the right place.
That's how it starts.
And
You
the
know,
vibe.
I mean, it starts with, you know, a bunch of people that love you, you know, and so you provide a space for them, and then it grows. You can't fit everybody in one kava bar.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time.
Yeah.
I agree with
You know
that
what I mean?
100%.
Like you
Spread
have
the love, baby.
Yeah, you have regular bars. They're not like showing competition. They're not competing against each other.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, the more the merrier. You can't have Coke without Pepsi.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we
it's-
get McDonald's
you
and
bounce
Burger King
around.
across the street from each other.
Hey,
Right.
so I mean, no, I love that. I say I invite more kava bars. You're not gonna, you know, they do it the right way. You're providing a space for people. It's a different lifestyle. It's a different vibe.
Yes. For sure.
Simple Jack says, "What is kava?"
Oh, nice. Well, he also
Simple Jack
Jack also asked,
is-
"What if Biden dies before the election?"
Simple
Oh.
Jack. All right, Simple. Well, if you don't know what kava is by now, it's a root of a pepper plant. Where are you from, by the way? Let me see if I can lead you to a dope kava bar near you.
And also, Casey
Let's
said,
check his age
Amber,
first.
your friend Amber, I can't remember if it's my friend.
Should Biden do
said,
kava? Are you
I'd pay
trolling,
to see Sean and
cuz?
Casey fall.
Well, I don't know if
Go back
she's
to
my
roller
friend
skates.
now after she paid us
Thank you for watching,
Steve fall,
Simple Jack.
but yeah.
thanks
Do
for
you know
stopping
him?
by. 34. I don't
know.
know what 34 means. What is
I think you
34?
trolling us.
I could guess who it
Should
might
Biden
be,
do kava? Yeah, Biden
but
should
I
drink
don't
kava.
think that the person.
Probably
I'm thinking
34,
of
what,
that.
34th Street Kava? Is that what it?
No, it's
No.
age.
No. Oh,
It
his age.
says
Oh, I'm
check
sorry.
his age first before recommending a kava bar.
Fair,
Check his
fair.
That's
So,
right, yeah.
Sean,
Yeah.
I was
Got
like,
more questions, huh?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm
Welcome
actually
to
making
my
a-
life.
I'm making a statement.
All right.
All right.
I
let's
mean,
hear
there
it.
are more questions, but this is a statement. I was like so blown away. Lawrence kept telling us this is gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic when we did the video last week, but I didn't realize how epic it was going to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you.
That was good.
And
I don't get it, but
I
sure,
could
thank
have
you.
kept talking. We all could have kept talking for hours, of course. But it just like strikes something in me to really want to learn more about kava and where it comes from. So then this weekend I went down this Vanuatu rabbit hole.
Oh, awesome.
Oh
Love
wow,
that.
really?
Yeah, it's on our YouTube. You can see everything I watched. Started out with this, video about kava. And then I watched something really interesting that I wondered if you saw there. So this video was like cash for commodities in Vanuatu. So these people, they don't really need any money to live. The only thing they need money for is to send their kids to a good school.
Okay. That I don't know about.
Right? So they make things like these woven mats, and they actually give them to the school. The school takes them, and then that pays for their children to go to school.
Wow, that's amazing. I love that.
And then the school sells them to people who need them for whatever type of ceremonies or, different events. And it was just really interesting. There's a lot about that culture that really ties into just even more of why I love Kava.
That's really awesome. I didn't know that about Vanuatu. That's so cool.
Yeah. And
That's very
they
cool.
are trying to create their own currency, actually.
That's dope.
Interesting.
That's dope.
Yes,
Did you go to
I
Vanuatu?
learned a lot.
Yeah.
Their own currency. I guess the
So
Vanuatu is not their own.
how
like
long-
it's separate
how
from
long-
the government you're
it
talking
would
about?
be so in their culture, pig tusks are really important, and
I just killed Darth Vader. But yeah, I actually have a pig tusk here. I got in
okay.
Vanuatu.
so the families, if you have a lot of pigs, you're doing really well. If you have daughters, if they get married, then they have to give you 10 pigs per daughter.
Oh, wow.
So
Really?
yeah, if you have a son, you have to give the woman's family 10 pigs. So the video was following.
You really went in, huh?
Yeah, I told you. Rabbit hole.
I did
But
that.
it was
last night.
so interesting. Like, there's a pig tusk bank. You go and you take your pig
Really?
tusks and you get a little checkbook and you can go pay for stuff.
Oh wow!
With that.
Wow.
Isn't that
just took a
crazy?
jump
I can
into
see.
that.
I can just see the. I can just see all the rappers.
Right?
With, rappers with the pig tusk as microphones, telephones.
You guys should check it out and learn more
Yeah,
about
that's really cool.
Vanuatu.
How much are the pig tusks in Vanuatu?
Ooh, this is a small one. I want to say an American, this cost me like maybe $20 or something.
All
I
right.
can't remember exactly. It's been a few months since I've been there, and I bought more things than I probably should have.
That happens on
But
vacation.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around $15 to $20
All
American.
right.
Maybe less. I don't remember. They had big ones that were like $150. They were like 5 times the size of this guy.
I wonder how old that hog
$100. I
was.
don't remember
Right?
But it was. I bought all this pig tusk, and I got stuff for all the employees. And there's this little Tam little statue here.
Tam Tam.
Yeah, it's called Tam Tam.
His name's crazy.
And I got them all at this market. It's just a bunch of really friendly, very nice ladies that would handcraft all this stuff. So this is they handcrafted this pig tusk and put this wrapping on everything, and it was a really cute little market. So it made me think of what you were talking about. I was like, I wonder if those ladies that are making the certain stuff to send their kids to school, if like some of them are there, they're also selling the things that they make
Oh,
for the school, also at
Right.
the market.
Probably.
Yeah, I
huh?
wonder if that's the case.
Yeah, I would think so. I think it's a really good idea to, if you do enjoy kava, look into it more. Try to educate yourself. I thought before we spoke last week that I knew a lot about kava, but there's so much more to
Right.
learn.
There's so much more that I don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much that I don't know.
And I just respect it even more than I did.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I
Already.
got back from Vanuatu. I already loved and respected, but then having that experience completely changed who I am as a person,
Yeah.
and then who and how I understand and respect kava too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I had a question. Do you watch Black Mirror?
Yes,
On
I
Netflix?
heard.
Man, bro, I just got into it.
Dude, it's amazing.
Everybody's been telling me, but I've been like, man, I watch it whenever.
Really?
Man, bro, I started right from 6.
Beginning.
I jumped right in.
Jump
Jump
in,
on,
yeah,
yeah.
you jump right, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
bro.
They're not linked.
Is every episode different?
Yeah,
They're all
bro,
different
man, I was up till like 4 in the morning. Like
That first day when episode 6 came out, I binged all of them.
before we came
Well, I fell asleep on
here.
the last one, but before we
Man,
came
Black
here,
Mirror, man.
2 days.
Now I'm gonna binge that.
that new season is fantastic.
They like mini movies basically.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it says even before they called them episodes, but on this one it even says Black Mirror movies or something like that.
Yeah,
They call them
they're-
movies in this one. I think now they're calling them all movies, but
And they got real
yeah,
real
Jonas
name.
Awful was.
Oh
ooh,
man,
boy.
that's real life
I
though.
don't want to spoil it for anybody. I haven't seen it,
Bye.
but church.
Have a good night. Sorry.
He's
Oh.
not
Yeah.
ready. Peace out. But
Good night. See you
yeah,
later.
that Jonas awful one was.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say, just remember the church. Whenever you see the
Yeah.
episode Jonas
Oh,
Awful
man.
from Black
Well,
Mirror, remember the church.
Joan is awful is like the first one.
Yes,
It's-
the first one.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And it's
It's-
very it parallels.
Yeah, it's wild. I was
reality.
watching an interview with the main girl. I can't think of her name, but she was also in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
She plays Joan.
Uh-huh.
And Selma Hayek, who's also in it.
Yeah, some
They
of
were doing
Hayek's
an
in it.
interview. It's funny. Selma Hayek was talking about how she doesn't even remember half the things she shoots. She's like, "Oh wait, that's me in Black Mirror. But the other thing I was talking about is how they filmed that episode in September, and it's out now, which is a pretty quick turnaround nowadays, especially. But
makes you think they are using.
Yeah, she was talking about how relevant this episode for Joan of Apple is at that time, and since then the AI craze has just gone just blown way the fuck up. She's like, and now when it releases, it's just so crazy in that short amount of time from September to now. It's came out June?
Yeah.
Like how crazy it is, so much more impactful with the current environment of AI and everything.
Man,
it's pretty cool.
It's like entertaining and creepy and scary at the same time.
Oh yeah, I think it's the third episode, the one in space. I don't want to say too much more about it.
I saw that one too.
Well, my skin was crawling that whole time.
I saw that one too, man.
Part of me, it's terrible to say, but it was like my skin was crawling. I was so uncomfortable, but part of me was turned on.
Yeah, it was.
You watch the episode, you might get it, you may not. I don't know, but that's how I felt. It was. It made me more uncomfortable when I was like, this kind of turning me on.
They definitely.
Why is it doing this to me?
Oh, I'm
getting a little personal here.
We still talking about Black Mirror?
Speaking of crazy, have you guys seen what's going on with this submersible?
Oh my gosh.
They only got 40 days
Learned
left.
about that
I found out about it
today.
yesterday.
Not
And I
40.
40,
They spent $250,000
40
on
hours.
the
Yeah,
no,
Titanic
it's
experience.
And it's not 40 hours
Oh
now.
man.
So what I understand too is that their controller, the captain who's controlling it, is with a $30 Bluetooth controller by Logitech.
Yes.
Yeah.
Logitech
$30.
knockoff PlayStation controller.
Yeah, so knock off.
So how are they able
Knock
to?
off
And
these.
their
Older
contact
than
was
that.
via text.
Yeah, but it's
Who's
a PS4.
booking-
This is the PS5. This
Who's
is the PS4.
booking this trip with this company?
Yeah,
It's like,
$250,000 for the
$250,000 and they
Titanic
can't afford a better
experience.
It was like
controller.
5 billionaires or something.
And
like that.
also Amber, who's in the chat, I don't know if she's still there, but she's a Titanic freak, so she was like really upset about it, hoping that they didn't mess with the Titanic. But she said in this little capsule, it's completely bolted in, and there's no windows. So there's a camera on the outside to
Well,
watch
that's
it on
what
monitor.
makes
Like
it
that could be a recording.
submersible, right? Instead of a submarine, is you have to. There is no like door. You have to. Well, first there's multiple differences, but
So
you have
they're
a boat
going-
on the surface.
They're going down to look at it on a screen when you can look at it on a screen.
The window
here.
this big.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
what
They,
is
they
the
could
point?
they could just be a recording and they're scamming people.
Yeah.
Oh, but it,
Right.
I
You
can
can't
see a way to
scam
do
with
that,
it.
and I don't know what I'm doing. You know.
Yeah.
Like, and I was saying, like, even if there was a mirror to see how good could you see?
No, it's
And
completely
you could see
black.
better on any of the camera footage that there is.
Yeah, you have to be bolted into this thing. So even if something went wrong and it came to the surface, if you're not near that boat, like you're out of luck. You can't get out of there.
They're already about to run out of air.
And I also read that there's like 1 or 2 crew members, but then everybody else that pays to go on it,
$250,000.
$250,000, has
That's
to work.
ridiculous.
They
Yeah.
give them like a little briefing, like,
Oh, they
okay,
have-
this is your job while we
Press
do
this
this.
button.
You've never done anything like this, but you know,
Yeah. I heard there's like what? I heard there's been a couple successful trips. Like,
a
there's been,
couple,
like,
but there's
3.
been like 8 not successful trips.
Like what happened with those?
I've only
unsuccessful
heard of this
trips?
first one. I didn't know anything about it.
Like did it? I'm
I
thinking
don't know if they didn't have people in
like if
them.
one bolt, if something just like
Nobody
if
wants
something
one nut.
goes wrong,
Nobody
it's just
wants
full.
one nut.
I'm sorry.
Nobody wants one nut.
Y'all not muddy? I'm muddy.
Muddy.
And you're muddy already? Come
Shout
on,
out to
man.
Ben Muddy.
Been muddy.
And you got a KavaSpills Podcast, and you're already
Man,
muddy.
hey, she ready for that little whip.
Yeah.
Sloan ready for the little.
Phone's ready.
Sloan
I'm
ready for the
ready.
tail. Oh, y'all out sipping me.
Yeah.
You act like that's never happened before.
Lightweight, bro. Oh. Okay.
Thank you,
I
Sean.
just-
Oh, I feel it.
I'm glad I brought 2 gallons instead of the 1 gallon last week.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
he does
Sean.
some real
Way to
things.
go through
So
some
we
kava.
can all drink the kava. Not Lawrence, obviously. He didn't get a drink.
I mean, I'm still sip though. Shout out to
Did you
90
eat
Earth
anything?
Days. I ate some wild salmon. So, hey, shout out to Earth Day because it's raining outside. I don't know if y'all watching live. Is
Because it's
it
Earth
still raining?
Day.
Today's Earth Day.
No,
it
those
is
are the
today.
Earth days.
And summer
It
solstice.
is
You mean
the
because
Earth
it's
days.
an earthy day because it's raining?
Yeah,
And
it's the
summer
Earth.
solstice.
What you're trying
Look
to
at
say.
the background right here.
Yeah, look at the rain in the background.
Rain.
Yeah,
Totally,
man,
totally
Earth
real.
days. We rocking the Earth days
Totally
today. Ames rocking the
I got the Timbs on. I got my
Timbs.
rain boots. Got my rain.
all-terrain weather. What you rock? You brave.
I'm
It's
not
raining
brave.
outside.
I had on rain boots. I just brought a change of
Yeah,
shoes.
these things get wet
See?
really easy.
I
Yeah,
knew I was
also
gonna be.
Fancy Asics,
Nah.
you know?
I knew I was gonna be on Kava
Fancy
Spills
shoes and,
tonight.
I got just Asics.
I knew I was gonna be on KavaSpills, so yep, all black Harachis.
Oh.
All black. Kept it safe. Kept it safe.
Untied.
Untied. Boom.
Untied.
All black.
These are where it is
Yeah,
at
simple
for
jacket.
There we go.
the rain.
There
Sperry
you go.
saltwater boots.
I had
Have you
those
guys ever
when
heard
I
of
was
Bessie?
little.
Yeah.
Who?
You guys heard of the brand Bessie?
It sounds
No.
familiar.
It's really awesome shoes.
My Bessie and a Tessie?
I have a couple pairs, but they're completely waterproof.
Really?
wow.
So I bought all the brewers at Lowtide all wear these
Oh, you were
waterproof
saying,
shoes. Yeah, they're called Bessie. It's made like a diamond text material, but literally
Oh, they're
They're
probably
100%
like the
waterproof. They have boots too. But I was like, oh, you really don't think they're? I take the sprayer from Lowtide sink and I spray my shoe. And I was like, all right. Now I was like, you can try it, but you can feel in there. There's no moisture whatsoever. It is 100% waterproof. And it's still
And
breathable.
They're comfortable.
Oh yeah, very comfortable.
I might have to.
I love
Look into
walking through puddles with rain boots.
It's the best
so
thing ever.
There you
satisfying.
go. Yeah.
Because you can't ever walk through a puddle. I just said that to somebody today. They're like making fun of me for walking in with my rain boots on. I'm like,
That was
you
me.
get to walk through a puddle this morning?
Yeah, damn right.
I did.
You know where we live? It's Florida. It rains all the time. Come on.
You just get some shoes that you don't care about.
No, but then you have wet
Rain
feet.
boots.
I don't like my feet
Yeah,
being
that's
wet.
the thing. I do not like
I
soggy
hate that.
socks.
Yeah.
Nope.
That
that.
equals stinky feet.
There
Alright.
was one trip that I was on in Washington, and I accidentally stepped my boot. It was a waterproof boot, but I accidentally fell into the water with just my right shoe. So I got inside of the boot.
Mm-hmm.
And an hour later, I had to be on a flight
Oh.
for 6 hours.
You should have bought some new socks.
Thankfully, I had a spare set of shoes, but I had to finagle to get my boots to fit it. Now I'm putting wet boots in there, so I still kind of had wet feet a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Terrible.
wow.
Ugh.
This weather outside is horrible. Horrible.
Simple
Sleeping
Jack says
weather.
Bessies are $105
Simple Jack.
rich
Oh.
people
Simple
shoes.
Jack's been
Simple,
going in on it.
Simple Jack, please
Simple
don't
Jack.
check the price of our other shoes.
Oh,
we didn't
yeah,
say the
Jack,
names of all
forget
of them.
about it.
Simple Jack, bro. You're going in on the
Yeah,
Jack, bro.
Jack.
Simple
Jack,
Jack
yeah.
Nothing
doesn't
is simple
like
about nothing is simple about.
What's in here? This is the Kava that we were talking
He said he thought it was sand.
Sand?
He thought
It
it
is.
was
It's called,
sand.
it's called white sand. That's the name of the Kava.
That's Kava. I thought that was sand. All right, we have any announcements or anything before I
You
get too muddy?
announced the Kava.
So we're gonna do the what? I'm sorry.
Mixing.
KavaSpills mixing. We're gonna have some DJs, do some live streams. What else?
Well, we'll do the shallow boards.
Shell awards, of course, and I think we should do the brew off.
A brew
The
off,
only
whether
thing
you do
I-
it together
The
or
only thing
separate.
I worry about is we're gonna come across our mouths numbing and us not being able to
And
taste the coffee.
we can let the people vote. We'll let them vote.
Well, their
somehow.
mouths will be numb.
We'll put
Yeah,
it.
you can't do it all like
Well,
one.
No,
like,
you could do
unless
one
we did like
shell.
a tasting where you did it
Figure
over
it
a
out.
period
So
of time.
here's the thing too is when you think about it, you're already doing a brew off. I mean, if you're talking about specific brewers, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you want to say, hey, when you're doing the cover reviews, who brewed this batch that we're drinking right now?
Oh,
All right.
Because
that's
then you're
interesting.
reviewing it and you're talking about the brewer who brewed it.
Okay.
But then
All right.
again, if you don't like the kava, then you're calling
Yeah.
out the brewer that did the
Okay, that's the
kava.
best risk you
That's why
take.
we
Yeah,
couldn't
so
do
that's-
the
No,
But
we
I
want
agree,
to
I
be
agree with what you're
it.
saying. If you just have like brewers set up at the same
Yeah.
same place, you had the same problem. You're trying to do the cover reviews multiple, but after like the third shell, you
Too much
can't really
kava.
tell because
Yeah.
it all starts to blend together.
Yeah.
Whether it's
And
low
we don't want
tides,
to hurt feelings.
you have the steep station or whatever it is
It's
first,
slow.
and then you have muddy water or wherever, and then you get to low tide or then grassroots. It's like it all starts to kind of blend because now you don't know which one is really affecting you and which way.
Yeah.
So it'd be the same thing as having live brewers. Like it'd be hard for people to really judge that.
What if
There's
you
probably a
did
way
it?
to do it. I'm just.
We're gonna.
I
We're
just did it
gonna.
over a course of a month.
That's what they're for.
Yeah.
really.
I understand your concern on that.
That's what they're for. really.
Well, I mean, we did try to do a kava review once, and it was a lot of fun. But
It was.
it
a lot of
was
kava too.
it was
Yeah, he probably
a
only drank
lot
2
of
shells.
money
You guys
real
probably
quick.
drank like
Man,
10.
I'm not a lightweight. I've been drinking all day. That sounds like a lush.
We've been drinking a
I've
lot
been
of
sipping.
Lowtide Kava.
Man, y'all's kava just does.
Let's keep gushing about the Lowtide Kava.
Puts me horizontal. All right, let's cheers
Hey,
before
wait,
we
wait,
get.
wait,
What-
hold
my
on.
bad. My
I
bad.
got something before you.
My bad.
before you
I
guys
got
go
something
too.
too.
My bad. My
You can
bad.
go first.
I gotta grab something. So
Oh,
unless you're
okay.
asking me, so you go ahead.
Simple Jack. Simple Jack.
Yeah,
Thank you for saying we should be at a bar. If you go look at some of our other videos, we do sit at kava bars. And thank you. You are officially our first troll.
Yeah.
Yay.
Simple Jack, man.
Bullet and Jack.
Yeah.
Hey,
Come back
shows
and
up to
watch
Jack,
more.
man.
Come
Jack,
back
man.
and watch more.
What the hell? What the hell is happening here?
Yeah, so I was talking about this earlier. There's some things that I wish I had not mentioned on the last podcast, and one of them was I was talking about. When I was Fiji is where I got the other kava bowl. It was Jackson Fiji, and I saw this on the wall. Yeah, you can see that all right. So I saw this, and I was like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
is
the
that?
Lowtide is a Star Wars bar. So I saw this, and I was like, holy shit, that's a Tusken Raider gaffy stick from Star Wars. It's a prop that's in Star
Oh.
Wars. It has a different bottom. I was like,
Remember, Sean, I haven't seen it.
yeah, I know you haven't. It's okay. We're still friends. I get it. Yeah.
Well, I want to know.
But what it really is this is called a skull cracker.
Skullcracker.
Yeah. So the skull cracker, you have this point here at the top, and you crack into the skull and leave an opening in the skull.
Like while they're alive? Or
That I
after?
don't.
Either way, you're getting in.
And so then you take, after you've cracked the skull open, you take this cannibal fork, and you stick the fork in to remove the brain. I don't know if they still do this now, but I was just intrigued because of
Wouldn't
this
it
being the
fall
Star Wars.
through
bar.
that?
What's that?
Wouldn't the brain fall through that? Like, what if you
Oh,
picked it up?
you impale the brain, like feel it. That's
Yeah, I
stick,
know,
that's
but
sticking
wouldn't
in
it-
the brain.
Why
Wouldn't it
is
slip through your
decorative
hands?
piece
Like,
in here?
don't they say if
So
you held a brain, it would fall through your hands?
It doesn't
I'm
seem
just
fair.
maybe I don't know. I've
Wouldn't
never
it
got tried
unravel,
that
wouldn't
way.
it unravel
So.
like intestines?
But it is really cool because this is all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is all one piece of wood, so you have this little piece of wood rolling.
They
out here.
carved that and then made a little perfect.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is carved out of the same piece of wood. So somehow
That's
they
amazing.
carved this inside of that, which is incredible. But yeah, so we were talking about it earlier, so I wanted to show you guys
That's very cool.
the skull cracker and the
dope.
cannibal fork.
So,
That's
did you
dope.
get that on your trip?
Yeah, I got that at the same place as the other Tanoa that I had last week at Jackson, Fiji.
That's awesome.
Bet, man. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're the
absolutely.
best, John.
This
No,
has been-
I love the live stream thing, so I'm glad we finally.
I love it too because I didn't have to do much work, and it was just I had to.
Yes, after
Usually-
last week.
Man, it was a treat, and then the even bigger Tanoa Bowl, even more kava, more viewers. Thank y'all for watching tonight. Shout out to Chill Room out there.
Even
Shout
the
out-
troll. Thanks for the
Thanks for
subscription.
Simple Jag, even though he is not simple. Shout out to Randy,
Talia,
Brett, Halea,
Billy,
Julie, Sal,
Brett.
who else?
Brett was watching.
Brett was watching. Randy. Shout out to
starting
Casey.
to
Shout out
say
to
the same ones.
Fortenberry.
Thanks, Casey,
Yeah.
for coming
Yeah,
Thank
by.
you. Shout out to
Nice
all
to
the
meet you.
all the people that's been supporting us.
And of course, not just Sean and Lowtide, but where are we right now?
Gulfport.
Timecode Production.
Yes, production.
Listen.
We couldn't do a lot without Timecode Productions.
Hey, they came through.
They have helped us more than once.
Oh man,
And
we don't know
Steven,
what we're
thank you
doing.
for setting us up too. He's not here, but he did a lot to
Yeah,
help.
Steven,
shout
you
out
talking
to
about?
Steven
Yes.
too.
Mr.
Yes.
Half Man, Half Camera, Steven McHenry.
And they are shooting. They're shooting my music video.
Yeah.
KavaSpills music video coming soon. So you thought we were done with that? Nah.
Not done
Hell
with it.
no.
Not
We ain't
done
done with
yet.
it yet, man. Shout out to Sack Boy. Ha. Shout out to Sack Boy. Back to back, still streaming. Camel Toe is still streaming, doing numbers. You know, support your local
Let's not get
artists.
Uh,
But they still doing numbers.
Jack, Simple Jack.
What's he saying? I can't see
He
it.
Simple
says,
Jack. Here, you want to see?
why not big straws in the kava bowl.
Well, first of all,
well,
he
you
wants us to
could do that, but
He wants us
that's
to do a
not
handstand.
that's not traditional.
Handstand. Where I didn't see. Oh,
Headstand in the
headstand in the kava.
Kava
Yeah.
to
Like a
drink
kite.
No,
elements.
that's a bad idea.
Do
That's a
not-
bad
Yeah,
idea.
that's a very expensive piece of art that we wouldn't want.
Well, that and we've done
Stipplejack.
kava wrestling before. That
You
did
have
not
an
go well,
assignment.
submerging yourself.
Don't even listen to
look
him.
up.
Oh, you
Look
get
up
really
kava.
muddy.
Oh yeah. Thankfully, I didn't do the kava wrestling. This is back in Bula days. I was bartending.
Kava wrestling.
Yeah, this is a wild time. It was like a summer fest or whatever, and we had a big kiddie
Like
pool or
jello
whatever.
wrestling, but with
Yeah, but it was with kava, so we had a bunch of the leftover kava macaws and filled it up, and some of it was still frozen, so I'm like stomping it. So I had this much of the kava in my legs, but then the guys that wrestled, the kava was just absorbing
saturated.
into
Yeah, were
their
they
skin.
getting muddy?
Oh, they were destroyed.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Were they?
So never again. Never, no kava wrestling. So putting a headstand in there, that was not a good idea.
Oh, wow.
Kava going straight up. Yeah.
Lawrence
When I
wants
brew,
to do it.
when I brew, sometimes I feel it. If I don't,
You've
if it
told
gets
me
through
more
my
than
gloves-
once.
You don't wear
Like,
gloves?
I didn't wear
Yeah.
gloves. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
definitely
muddy.
feel it sometimes because
Yeah.
I do a special routine whenever I do brew. Is after the first batch that I make the leftover kava macaws that you normally dump out, the leftover powder.
Yeah.
I take a chunk of that and I take a bula and I eat the little bit of the macaws that's left over that we dump.
Hmm.
That's my ritual. Is I
Wait,
drink a
what
part
are
of the
you
root.
calling it again?
Macaws.
Yeah, I got
Like
Lacoste
muck?
polos.
Macaws.
Macaws.
alligator.
Macasse. Macaws.
So that's like the kava you've already squeezed out?
Yeah, so after you squeeze and everything, and then you have the root that you just dump out, that's called the macaws.
Oh,
Mm.
interesting. I didn't know that.
So I always eat a little bit of the macaws to honor the kava. To honor the kava, I eat a little bit of the macaws.
That's so cool. Do you do that?
Better start now.
Yeah, let's start doing that.
I've done a lot of things.
Things you don't want to know.
Let's cheers. I'm really getting muddy for real.
I know you're never one to.
I mean,
end
it's
it.
this particular
It's that
kava.
Lowtide Kava
It
Bar.
lays me.
Sean and I will
out.
finish
What
it.
is that
Yeah.
Lowtide
All right,
Kava?
well here, just cheers me out.
No.
Maybe it's because it's in the special to know and there's extra
Yeah.
love and respect in it. That's
Well, I'm feeling the love and I'm feeling the respect, my friend. Feeling the respect. Thank y'all again.
Thank you.
So KavaSpills episode 15.5.
Too.
part
Two.
two. Part two.
Part two.
Episode 15.
Timecode Productions.
Don't forget to subscribe so you can see part
Yeah,
3.
like,
Yes.
subscribe. You
And-
know.
Got any shout outs?
Oh, shout out to my son. Thanks for being amazing. And
Hey.
to my brother visiting from Vegas.
Hey.
And my other brother, Nick.
Shout out
Because
Anthony.
he needs to just be happy and forget about it.
Forget about it. Or her.
Forget about it.
You got any shout outs? You want
I
to something
do
you want
have
to
a
say?
shout out.
Let's do it.
I want to say check out KavaSpills Instagram, and also you can get the podcast on Spotify as well.
Oh, you remember. Let's
There you go.
And when you
Yeah.
go to Kava Spills, you'll find Lowtide too.
Yeah.
There you
Casey,
go.
you
Yeah,
got any-
Lowtide's pretty cool.
Casey, you got
Come
any
to
shout outs?
Lowtide.
Hey, shout out to all our Kava bars out there. Lowtide, Grassroots, Driftwood. I can't forget about Driftwood. They're amazing. Shout out to Muddy Waters, Go Cross the Bridge. Shout out to Kava Social Club. You know, thank you guys. Shout out to Chill Room.
Chill
They're
room.
providing a new
Chill
space
room.
for us
Hell
as
yeah.
well. And let's just keep this
We
thing
be
rolling.
Yeah, we
chilling.
can sit here and just
Yeah.
start naming, but we take
All right,
forever to name
all right,
the
we'll do it all
bars.
day.
Exactly.
And Ken, we really want to.
And shout out to
Ken.
Ken.
Okay,
Ken.
I
yeah.
want to talk to you up in the tree.
If I need to be here with you, Ken, to make you feel better, I will.
Oh, that would be
Unfortunately.
amazing.
But I
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
That would be like a
For these guys, I would do
3-hour
it, not for
long
Ken.
Let's do it. Give us a scene.
Little Cini? All right.
Yeah.
Well, Kava Kava Spills, y'all.
Hey.
Cini.
Ooh.